We all wish to live in peace, harmony, and in a just world. Now, do we? The reason why I signed this declaration is because, especially as being Jewish, in the history, or otherwise for that matter, human rights and international law is a universal given. Since 1945, on the ruins of a catastrophic world war, where we witnessed genocide and institutionalized racial prejudices, even laws, we have finally, inspired by humanitarian ideas since the Age of Enlightenment, and universal legal principles as well, trying to establish a new and a global just society. We frequently pride ourselves and appeal to these values. But in the question of Palestine, we tragically repeat the very same errors of an outright racist nationalism and an outdated colonial mindset. Nowadays, what we see in Gaza, we see the very same identical narrative regardless of who is being targeted. We see injustice, brutal bombings, and genocide in front of our eyes. And it is being ignored, or even worse, even being bluntly excused. What is utmost disturbing in the nowadays narrative, whether in politics, journalism, or on social media in particular, is the utter cognitive dissonance. The narrative is filled with repetitive mantras of false arguments, distorted out of context facts, and pushing rather a confirmation bias, call it denial, to support one's emotional preferences rather than the aforementioned justice and peace. One does not need to be a legal professional or an analyst to know that being critical towards such an injustice, be it from a purely humanistic point of view, is an obligation for all of us human beings. We cannot and should not tolerate ambiguity, looking away, ignoring, denying, nor the distortion thereof. Especially for those who appeal to the Holocaust. Back then, the Germans said, "Wir haben es nicht gewusst." And many indeed back then didn't know. But nowadays, with social media, we do know very well. Silence is thus a proven criminal complicity. For the sake of sparing even one single innocent life, as well as justice as a whole, we do need to speak up.